Hello? Hello, 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 hello. My game sound is... Oh. Sorry, my game sound has been like really bloody loud all through like the prep stage because I booted the game early and stuff. And it's because it was on like the main menu thing. And it seems to be one of these games that I hadn't noticed this before because I've never left it on that screen before. One of these games where like part of the menu is louder than the rest. I have noticed it on Outer Wilds because on that game, like the music's very loud until it sort of loads the main menu, at which point the volume just drops suddenly because I've got the music low. Oh. Where am I? Oh yeah. So I've loaded into the game. I couldn't recognise the room I was in. I'm just having a quick look through this thing I made. And I'm pleased with it. I've been working on a thing for quite some time, and it is very, very nearly... Well, it is done, basically. It is done, but it is not ready to be revealed yet. Oh, this is so cool. Do you ever, like, work on something and then when it's done to a degree that you're happy with, it's just like, oh, this is nice. Righto. That goes up there. Right. Let us crack on with this. That one. Yes. So I hope the volume's alright. I will have a quick listen again. Hello, hello, hello. So I hope the volume's alright. Yeah, I will. Sounds okay to me. Cool. Hello, and welcome back to Garen Reaver vs. Live Prey. Sorry, but I'm not sorry, Alex. I am hopefully going to be finishing the game. Wow, there's... Oh, yeah, no, I thought that was outside. No, that's just coral about. So, I am hopefully going to be finishing the game today. That is my plan. And, oh, God. Oh, God. There we are. Hey, Ghost. Yeah, so that is the plan today. So let's see what needs doing. First, let's... No, yeah, okay. Right. So I need to get the arming key. I don't want the arming key. Scan the... upload the scan data with Alex's terminal. Return Gustav Leitner's connectome to Igwe in the lobby. Oh, yes, I was going to go to the lobby first. And I don't know where the last scan is. The last one of those is... Okay. So that is, I believe, up the deck. What? So, down to the lobby. Go see Igwe and the woman whose father I murdered. For science. Although something's just occurred to me with the whole Michaela's father thing, because to catch you up in case you missed the previous streams, which you should totally go check out, we found an audio log. Oh, actually, I'll just quickly refill my side points. We found an audio log of Michaela's father dying horribly with Morgan in the room, being like, yes, kill him. Kill him for profit. And, the issue with it is, oh yes, and then he goes, oh right, I'm going to go back into that simulation I've been in now, so see you later. So the thing about that is, when he went into the simulation, he obviously had no memory. That's the point. That's why it's a simulation. So that means on at least a few loops, not loops, sorry, I'm in Outer Wilds mode. At least a few times he came out of the simulation. He read the information or watched the information about the experimentation and was like, yeah, this is all perfectly fine by me. Let's murder some people. Hey guys.
There you are.
Hi. I'll be with you in just a moment in case you kill me, so... Anyway.
Thank you. It's a strange feeling. I hold Leitner's gift to the world in my hands. He will live on. I wish my wife could have heard him play again. That was brave of you. To recover the connectomes for me, I appreciate it. I appreciate all you and Transtar have done for me.
I like how you just didn't look at me once during all that. And then just walk away humming. Classic. Classic Igwe. That's alright. It's perfectly normal to not be able to look at somebody's face. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you at all. Right, I will just... Yes, I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. I'm getting skeletal repair kits for when you beat me up. Why would I beat you up? Oh, no reason. Don't worry.
Morgan. I'm ready, Morgan.
Okay, I'm ready too. Alright then. Let's get on with it.
Morgan.
You really need to organize your tools better.
What do you mean?
I would hate to see your living quarters.
Well, I suppose that answers a question. Or does it? I don't know how close they were. Like, I don't know if it was... I don't want to say casual dating, but, you know, the early stages of dating. I guess I got the impression it was more serious. But I suppose there's not really any evidence for it. Not really answered in any way.
Just like you to keep me waiting.
I'm not keeping you waiting anymore.
Are you alright? The download came through, it's ready.
Yeah? Okay, do I have to run it on this? Oh. Okay, here we go, guys.
Initiating test procedure 29. Variant C, subject V-010655-32.
Subject 32 is in the chamber.
Psychoscopes on, everyone.
Do you have a family?
Prep the Typhon cacoplasmus.
I have a daughter. They took me from her. I was promised I would see her again. I signed your papers.
Let's stay focused, everyone.
Your family. You must hate them very much to do this. I hear it in your voices.
Track his vitals.
32 is showing signs of distress. Elevated cortisol, heart rate, perspiration. Nothing in the red yet.
Look at me. Look at the man you're killing.
Mimic is in the tube.
Permission to release? Morgan?
What you do kills us both.
Release.
Typhon cacoplasma specimen is in the chamber with subject 32. Subject vital signs are gone.
Make a note. Replication followed the usual pattern. Appears unaffected by the subject's age. Morgan, did you get a good scan?
Yeah, data looks good. Scrub it and send it up to me as soon as you can. I want a new design on the Mimicry Connectomes before I dive into the sim again.
Oh, God.
Chief Ilyushin, this is a complicated matter.
Shut up. You performed the procedure? The what? Killed him? And you knew? Why? You didn't know. You don't even know what you've done.
Chief Ilyushin, Morgan has no memory of the log you've listened to.
Go to hell, January. You speak with his voice. You might as well be his conscience. Lack of conscience. And to think, Morgan, I thought you were trying to help me. Why would you save me to do this? To buy back some guilt? So I'd forgive you? My father is right. You don't understand. Your father, mother, your stupid, deluded brother. You will never understand family. You don't even understand what it means to be human. Get the hell away from me.
I
Is this a joke?
have no recollection of that happening. And Igor is just happily humming again. I mean, I sort of... I'm just going to pause so that Igor doesn't fucking hum. I expected... I don't know. Some acknowledgement that... Yeah, come, she acknowledged, oh, you don't even remember what you did. And it's like, yeah, and I've saved virtually everybody I've met. And, you know, personality drift and all of that shit that... Who knows what the original me is, but this is the me that I am now, and I'd like to think this is the me that I was, but seems unlikely, doesn't it?
Morgan, January's been showing me around, telling me, well, everything. I figured you came back because your ears were burning.
The truth of that statement is questionable. On many levels, Chief Ilyushin.
I feel like that is a bit of a disconnect from what just happened. You just killed my... you killed my father. Leave me alone. Also, have we been talking about you?
Did you know the sim lab, your apartment, had glitches? We had this pigeon that would strike the window in the same place, same time, every 3 minutes.
Ha.
I don't understand.
What the fuck? What just happened? Why did I just take damage? What happened? Did you throw something at me?
They should send someone, shouldn't they? From Earthside?
What just happened? I
hope
just
not.
lost like 30
Probably
health.
means more trouble with Transtar.
Transtar would be the
Was it
first
you?
to help us, especially to preserve our research on this station.
The research on this station is the reason they'd bury us, Doctor.
That was really weird. Was it this? Weird. I have no idea what just happened. Did you stub your toe? Maybe. I have no idea. That was so bizarre. Okay. Well, I guess then that's all the important stuff. I guess now I go back to... But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's saying that if you... Why was she pissed that I sent her that? I mean, be pissed that it's true, but don't be pissed that I gave her... I don't understand that. I mean, I understand it because, you know, it's irrational, emotional stuff, but, like... Should I have deleted that? It's like, why did you save me only to show me this? Because you wanted to see it, and you deserve to know the truth. You know... Surely it would be worse to save you and then hide that. Because I reckon she would always doubt it. If I said, oh yeah, I got there and the data was corrupted. She would always doubt it. So, like, it's one of those things that, like, when the trust is broken or when the trust is doubted, you can never properly regain it. And that's sort of what it would have been. Like, she and I would never have had any kind of real relationship because she would always wonder, was the data actually corrupted or was he covering? Okay, let us continue. Coral data management. Upload Coral scan data for full analysis. Casper intercept protocols.
Morgan, transfers halted. Something or someone. Shit.
This is Commander Walter Dahl. The TranStar Board of Directors has authorized me to take full command of Talos 1, effective immediately. All employees must now report to the shuttle bay for evacuation. Those of you unable to comply, transmit an SOS and my team of rescue operators will locate you. One last thing. Alex and Morgan Yu have been relieved of their positions. Do not consent to their requests or assist them in any way. Dahl out.
Oh. Military operator. Ah!
Integrity damaged. We're locked out.
Yep.
It's Dahl.
Yep.
He already has his hooks into every major system aboard Talos 1. I have to admit, I'm disappointed with our parents. I knew that he had a contingency in place, but a small foolish part of me believed they wouldn't use him against their own flesh and blood. Regardless, we're not getting this Coral data through until we do something about it. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to get into his command shuttle. See if you can locate his access point and cut him off.
Well. That took a turn, didn't it? Hello, Ishan. Am I saying that right? Apologies if I'm not. Welcome. Alex is in hiding until Dahl and his tech officer are disabled. Ooh. Weird. Okay. Oh, I hear...
Requesting new operator.
Morgan, Dahl will know you're coming. All TranStar personnel are outfitted with tracking bracelets. I have no doubt his operators are already on their way to rescue you. Those bracelets are issued and removed in deep storage. Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
Good idea. Hang on. Let me just turn off the things. Right, another one did drop over here somewhere. I don't know where.
Requesting new operator. N-CN9.
Interesting.
Black box operator ready to deploy.
Black
Please stand
box
clear
operator.
of aperture.
Hacked by Casper. Okay. Deep storage. Deep storage. This way. quick trip to deep storage to turn off my tracking bracelet. And then on with defeating... Oh, black box operators employ powerful military-grade lasers. Ah, Project Black Box, yes, of course.
Morgan, I heard the announcement. No, I will not give you up. You are there for me, I am here for you. If you'd indulge me, I have a proposal that could get us off Talos 1 without any more bloodshed. Just don't harm Dahl until we've had a chance to speak in person.
Hello? My game's frozen. Ooh. Prey crashed. Uh-oh. Yes, you could use Machine Mind to hack them, but it's only a temporary thing. I think by default it's like 30 seconds and then you can increase it up to a minute. Or I could just take him out in like one shot with the zappy gun. Yeah, I think I may know why my game crashed. I've been having technical problems the last couple of weeks with my computer just like rebooting. So the only, well, a reliable fix I found is keeping, this can sound so weird, keeping Arkanites running in the background. Because I think it's a problem where my computer spins down and then spins back up, and when it spins up it doesn't spin up fast enough and crashes. But having Arkanites running in the background always keeps it spinning a little. So, you know, it's probably not... I don't know it's the best idea, but it's the only thing that's reliably worked, and I've not really had a chance to fix it yet.
Morgan, I heard the announcement. No, I will not give you up. You are there for me, I am here for you. If you'd indulge me, I have a proposal that could get us off Talos 1 without any more bloodshed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just don't harm Dahl until we've had a chance to speak in person.
Requesting new operator.
Oh, seriously, man?
CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
God, I got a bit blindsided there. No. I actually had a somewhat similar issue where I had to keep something running to prevent lag on my PC. Interesting. Did you fix it? Because, yeah, I looked into this a bit. And I was going to, like, do some updates and stuff. Oh! Sorry, I don't know. I panicked.
We're on the verge of...
Your brother, he likes a microphone. A spotlight. He can't resist, even though he's hiding. And you are running around like a nervous rat. I hear you, chewing the wires and shitting in the walls.
Hello.
Are you trying to fix the mess you've made? Or just get away? I pride myself in being prepared for the worst. But this is truly a masterpiece. You should be proud.
I don't know why you're being so unnecessarily dickish to me. Guess the implication is he doesn't like us. I mean, implication, yeah. It's a bit subtle. You know, there are hints that he doesn't like us. I don't know why I didn't deactivate my tracking bracelet last time I was here, frankly. It seemed like an idea I should have done. Quick check. Let's just see me. Oh, come on. Eat. No, stop sending me bloody information about Igwe. Yeah, you fall back down there. Right. What's my code? I don't know. Oh my god,
Dr.
another...
Morgan? Oh man, thank God. I've just been going down the contact list hoping somebody would answer.
Hey Luther.
I'm in trauma center. I came up here to look for supplies. I think I broke my arm when that blackout happened. Now I'm trapped. Aliens outside the door. I could really use some help, man.
I'm on my way. Soon as I can deactivate my bloody bracelet. Oh yeah, military operator. The NCN-9 Black Box military operator is the world's most advanced unmanned multi-role fighter. Armed with a state-of-the-art mag-directed energy weapon and an omni-navigational system, the military operator is never short on firepower. From assault operations to security detail, the innovative synthetic hyperdynamic neural network enables the military operator to quickly respond to developing and dangerous situations. TranStar's been covering their tracks about these. Don't want to look like an arms tech company. They're probably wired into Talos 1's security system. Could track me using the security rosters. Maybe a way to get rid of my bracelet. Yeah, I don't know my code. So is there perhaps a way I can go down here to... God, how many of you are there? Zachary, no, I need a security station. Is there a security station? Yes. Up at this end.
Hello.
Hello. Can you repair me? No, just science. Science.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are This should help. That should help you concentrate.
Right. In... Neuromod division. Where am I listed? What?
Morgan.
Oh.
January was right. It was not you. But I keep hearing your voice. And my father's voice. And it was not you. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not the same person on that recording. Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs. No matter what that means for you and TranStar.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm glad she did come around. It was just like a knee-jerk anger response that made her react that way. But, like, she says, oh, it's not the same person as... You're not the same person as the one on that recording, but I am still going to ruin your life. Type thing. That's basically what she's saying. That She understands that the me I am now is not the me who did that, but that won't sort of... Neither that nor she will protect me from being punished for the things that a previous me has done. So... yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Sorry, let me just put my phone on silent. I don't know how to put my phone on silent. I'm just gonna turn the volume down. Right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't know where I work. Psychotronics? Lobby? Oh yeah, there I am. Oh, I'm in deep storage. Good to know. Oh, I found me. Good to know. God, don't you love when you find yourself? Why is Maxine Ford in the lobby? Why are a load of people in the lobby? Loads of people are in the lobby. Harley Granger? Yeah, I don't know how to deactivate my thing. Oh. 0913. I don't know how I know that, because I didn't know that I knew that, but apparently I know that. And now that I know that, I can do something about the thing that I know that I know. 0913. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick that up. 0913. It's a weird sound.
Clever lab rat. Now I can't see you. Your brother won't be so lucky. I'm closing in on him.
I mean, if I recall correctly... he just left his thing on his desk, didn't he? He wasn't actually wherever it said. Where's the other one go? Oh, over there. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and back up. And now I need to go to the lobby. Oh, no, not that way. Nope, not that way. Where am I going? Deep storage, this way. There's a military operator over here somewhere. I read that. When they loot this place, when they
Requesting new operator.
They have people looking through this place, it's going to be like, hey, why are there a pile of broken operators right outside this thing?
CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
I don't know, but they're all completely empty of supplies. Funny that. Oh, shiting! What? First thing I knew he was there is bloody appearing on the screen. Alright, I do need to scan him again. So where is he? He's over there. I see you. I think he's fighting, you know. He is, he's fighting the operators. But don't kill him before I get my scan, please. It's the last one I need. Yes. No entries found. Please contact Hellstrop. The Typhon response is an anomaly. Sorry. The Typhon response is an anomaly in their ecology. Something that's like me but isn't me. Only purpose seems to be to hunt me down. Seems unstoppable. Psychic terror field can punch through psychoscope shielding. Appears to be resistant to most forms of physical damage. Energy, weapons, or psi abilities might work. If all else fails, run. Oh, my restream's just disconnected. Sorry, hang on a sec. Just need to quickly get my restream working again. I mean, it says it's connected. I don't want to disable them because it's bloody streaming to them, so it is connected. It's just the chat isn't working. Let me just reboot it. Yeah, there we are. Sorry about that. But I can hear you again now. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I was at the wrong tab open. There we are. Hi. Oh. Oh no. They're homing shots. However, I have no reason to fight him. Doing my weeklies, I don't know why I keep putting them off to the last possible day. Ah, don't we all? Hey, Luca. I know I'm terrible for that sort of thing. Do you still play Arknights, Luca? I assume you do. Meow. Do. Oh. Doopy 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 doo. Doopy doo. Ba-doop ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo. Boo ba-doop ba-doo. Ba-doop ba-doo. Ba-doop ba-doo. Boo ba-doo. Boo ba-doop ba-doo. Ba-doop ba-doo.
Morgan, I've been thinking about what you've done, what you're doing. We all must act according to our nature, no matter what the psychologists and priests say. And your nature. I think I was right before. You are like a rat. Resourceful, sly, burdened with a kind of pestilence of the mind. This station was your laboratory, and the experiment was a failure. And, of course, sadly, you know what happens to the rats when they are no longer needed.
I don't think you understand how rats work. Where's the cystoid nest? I don't know. Apparently there's a cystoid nest somewhere over there. Luther? Luther, you okay? Oh. Oh. Oh, it was a trap.
Good evening, Talos.
Good evening.
We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor. We know the projects aboard Talos 1 are exciting, but even the brightest minds need adequate rest.
If that said good evening, it's 5 in the morning. Oh my god! You are a dick, doll. What a dick. Oh my god. They shred through my armor, but that's about all they do. You know, for a brief moment when that ambush began, I thought,
maybe I can help you.
Ah, he must have sent operators to help Luther. He must have heard the call. I'm an idiot. Where are all those people who said were in the lobby? They're this way. Well, not they are, but the security room's this way, so I can have a look. Walter's voice very, very vaguely reminds me of Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 2. Could be the same voice actor. Oh, I don't like that that just opened. Oh, okay. You're upstairs. You're upstairs. That's not a good sign. Where is that? Next floor up? Uh-oh. Oh. What the hell is that? That's an operator. Apparently, there are a load of people in here who are all still alive. IT supply closet. Weird. Weird. Huh. Okay. Weird. I guess I must have been aware of that at some point, but apparently you can only get into this room if you murder everybody. Like, that sounds like a lie I'd make up, but it's true. Apparently it's basically just a way for them to hide people so you can't kill everybody immediately. Gotcha. Yeah, that's really bizarre. What else was there in the lobby? Oh, Igwe.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi.
Morgan, I was worried Dahl or his rescue team had intercepted you.
They are NCN-9 black box operators, not a rescue team. Rescue is not among their list of commands.
January, not now.
Yes, of course. But Dahl, his arrival may help us, as long as you have not killed him. You see, Dahl, he's a recipient of several neuromods, a standard array of combat, tactics, interrogation mods. As I'm sure you know, your father, the board, is very thorough.
Dr. Igwe, please present your conclusion to Morgan.
Shut up and let him
Igwe,
talk.
if there is a point.
Well, yes. You see, Dahl's mods are early C-series betas and vulnerable. As such, he has old-school thinking on some matters. If we remove them, he may forget his mission here, yet we would still have access to the shuttle and a way home, provided his piloting knowledge remains intact. It's a risk, but worth taking, I think. He'll have to be subdued, of course. I'm afraid that task falls to you.
There is no one else alive on the station who can pilot the shuttle.
It's worth a try. And there's been enough killing.
I have killed nobody.
In some ways, I wonder if Dahl is worse than the Typhon.
What makes you say that? Because he keeps calling me a rat. I'm sure if the Typhon would speak, they'd be taunting me as well. Okie doke. Hang on, before I go. Hi. No, nothing to say to me. Okay. Alright then. Apologies, there's a plane passing overhead. Command shuttle, so presumably I have to get outside for that. Shuttle bay. Oh, shuttle bay, okay. Supposed to be a bit vulnerable if it was just floating. Ooh, floating in space. Stretchy. You know, the other day I had a nightmare about my computer breaking. I mean, this was after I've been having these issues, but like in the dream, I was repairing my second processor, which I don't have obviously, but I had a second processor and I was repairing it. Oh! Echo painted, what does that mean?
Requesting new operator. Dash CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
I love that this thing sort of slightly homes its shots. Ah!
Requesting new operator. N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
I wonder, can I...
Obstruction detected.
Yeah!
Please clear aperture of debris.
I genuinely didn't know that would work. I've never done that before, but that is really cool that you can block these things from infinitely respawning by just blocking the aperture. I suppose that's why it says it so loudly, but it just never occurred to me to try that before.
Requesting new operator. N-CN9
Okay, I take it all back.
Operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Never mind, that would have been cool. Would have given the glue gun a fucking use late game, but whatever. I'm running out of thingies. Repair kits. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Alright, I'm gonna repair you. Ah! God, why did I repair it before fucking hacking it?
Please stand clear of aperture.
And now I'm bleeding. Cover me.
Requesting new operator.
Hack.
N-CN9
fortify.
Operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Alright, if I put you facing this way.
Deploying.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's a really tricky place to reach, though. Come on! Oh, X! Oh, that was bloody close. Repair and fortify. Alright, you guys, cover me. I'm going in. Bam 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 bam. Ba-da-bow. Bam 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 ba-dam ba-dam bam bam ba-dam ba-dam ba-bow. Ba-da-bow. 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 Ah, this is why you don't dance in front of lasers. Because you get lasered. Right. Okay, see if I can do this. Whoopah! Bam ba dam ba dam bam bam. Stealth master, master of stealth. there a way in to this thing? Yes. But I dunno know how. I bet I need to get up there. Into the docking procedure room. Nope, wrong way. Oh, hey.
Clear. Operator deployment resuming.
Oh, hey guys. Oh look, was this always broken? Bye-bye.
Requesting new operator.
Oh, flight check system. Flight system check. What stage do you keep your shuttle? All systems nominal. Fantastic. Brilliant. You are welcome, Walter. My good pal Walter. My old pal Walty D.
Please stand clear of outage.
What? Oh god, I almost forgot the flying command for a moment then. Oh. It appears empty. Computer, but before I get the computer, I'm just going to loot the place. Ooh. Can I shut the door? Kamazots. Commander Walter Dahl, message copied to all known points of contact. Initiate Kamazots. Wheels up in orbital inside the hour. Mission orders will be transmitted en route. Okay, mission parameters. I feel like he's going to come out the moment I open this, but...
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. After you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal location would be the station exterior, near the power plant grids.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
Well, he didn't do that. But the real question is, why? Why kill everybody? Oh. God, imagine if those mugs had got back to Earth. Like, why would they kill everybody in this instance? Like, I mean, I've never been a fan of... I say I've never been a fan of the whole eliminate all witnesses mentality in stuff like this. But in this case, it feels particularly unwarranted. Because, like... God, why are there 2 layers of glass on that? It feels particularly unwarranted because, like, we are children and we did it. You know, you did it and we did it. I don't... you know, it's like... I don't... Is it worth it? To protect your company? Is it worth murdering your 2 adult children when you're probably too old to have more children? You know, and you know, it's awful that comes into it, but it's the whole, like, you know, this will mean I'll kill your son. That's okay. I can have more. You know, at this stage, can you? Even with the neuromods extending your lifespan, I still don't think you're going to be...
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes.
Oh, bugger.
Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
I'm not exactly being subtle. Like, I've got my my tracking bracelet off, but, you know, I just sort of show up in a place, destroy everything, and then bugger off again.
Morgan, Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding.
I'm on my way.
Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick.
Oh, God. My headset just died. That was really, really awkward timing. It's like, if you can help, do it quick, or this will be the most fitting time that could ever cut off.
The last time we'll be talking.
Okay, I'm back.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken.
Shut up.
Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen.
Shut up, January.
I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
I mean, if he can cut the life support, why doesn't he just fucking do that for the entire station? You know, we only know of 2 humans on this mission, Dahl and the tech. And the rest is unmanned operators. So why the hell doesn't he just, like, flood the whole thing with nitrogen? You know, why kill us by hand if he is able to do this? God, they're just popping. Atmosphere control. Where's atmosphere control? Med bay. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't see that there until I suddenly saw that there. Power plant. I don't know where atmospheric control is. I have a map. I don't know why I'm... Is up. It was actually straight ahead from where I was, and I didn't need to take any turns. Sorry, Sarah. Atmosphere control. Hey! No idea why they didn't attack me. That was convenient.
N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy.
Oh! Hey! Hey, buddy. I guess you want me to come deal with you. I can do that.
That was a waste.
Oh, I can hack this. Imagine luring somebody into an ambush. You see him across the room and then seconds later he's hacking the door that you're in. Like, I imagine that would be terrifying. Hey, buddy. Miss me.
Morgan, you did it.
Yeah, it was very easy.
I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully gaining his shuttle in the process.
Yeah.
Morgan, the air's flowing again. I can breathe. And I hope this means Dal can't. Thank you. A little longer and... Never mind. Elazar out.
Yeah, Dahl didn't even turn around. Alright, come on, you little git. Also, you're holding a gun that I now have taken off you. That's funny. Okay. Just gonna lock that again for safety. What's the plan now? Oh, yes. Wait for further instructions. And out to the exterior. This thing being fully upgraded makes fighting these guys really easy because it's basically an instantaneous shot. Okay, outside. What's Casper? Okay. I guess I'm headed back to the lobby? I don't know where the nearest exit is. No. I don't know if life support has one. It does not. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. I've been playing, there is, well, diplomacy is not an option, that's what it's called. I was going to say, there is no diplomacy. There are no diplomacy. Or should I be, maybe I should be, no, okay. Yeah, I've changed my mind, I'm going up to the Arboretum. Because that's got recycler, fabricator, and an exterior. I think that might be the guts. I've been watching Pirates of the Caribbean clips on YouTube. I do like those movies a lot, frankly. The fourth one is probably the weakest one, and the fifth one isn't fantastic, but Davy Jones is one of my all-time favourite villains. And spectacular CGI. To be honest, the CGI is pretty damn good in all of them.
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe.
Hello.
We have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that first. It's a shame the loading screens are so slow, but I suppose it allows them to have these big sprawling levels. Neuromod division, so lobby. Alright, turns out I am going back to the lobby. Doopy 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 doo. Doopy doo. Doopy doo. Doopy doo. Boopy doopy doo. My favourite division, where all of my nightmares happened. Yay! Oh my god. Mind. I'm trying to help you. God. Nope. I didn't want to do this, but okay, I guess I'm going to do this. This is a terrible one, because you've got to go past the red. Twice. No. There it is. This way, I guess. Yeah, I noticed that too. God, they had to come through this. Sorry, Jovan. It's sort of incredible just how quickly they've... Oh god, you bleed so much from getting shot. It's sort of incredible just how quickly they overtook everything. Where am I going? Not that way. Oh yeah. I sort of thought this was where we were supposed to be meeting. Oh, in the insertion room. Okay, I came to the wrong place. So I guess they didn't need to come through this bit. So there's a plane passing overhead. This is the skill recording. Where am I going? Come on, move. Where am I going? Neuromod Division, Neuromod Insertion Room. I don't know where that is. Let me just check the bloody map. Noisy, isn't it? Very noisy. God, these planes in space, am I right? This is what I have to deal with. That's why I can't record during the day, because there's this constantly. I really don't know where I'm going. Insertion room. I'm gonna have to put the thing on just because. Where the hell is the insertion room? In volunteer testing. Okay. Would not have thought to look there. I'll run past the lift. Quick pop into fabrication to clear my inventory. Restock on bloody coagulation kits. Oh hey. Fucking quick draw Morgan. Guess you could just call me Arthur. Arthur Morgan. Because I'm quick draw Arthur Morgan. Oh, I forgot minions exist. It's been so long.
Error. Typhon material found. Standing down.
You're a terrible turret. There were like 5 mimics right behind you. Right, I need the recycler first. Which is through this door. Restock on some bits like coagulation gel. I'm going to get a fair bit of this because I'm fighting a lot of turrets. Sorry, I just had a really long hair in front of my face. My hair's really long. I need a haircut, really. Okay, a few extra of these. It's very cheap. Okay. Shotgun. Nine mil, I'm good. Suit repair. I haven't used any neuromobs this stream. I suppose sort of it slows off you getting them at this point because you bought most things you want to buy. I've got 4. Don't really need stamina. I think I'm going to get regeneration next. We can use arming keys to prime the Telos 1 Superforged reactor for self-destruct must be used in conjunction with Alex's. Do I have Alex's? No. regeneration. I don't want Phantom Genesis. I don't need Phantom Shift. I guess stamina, but I think that is really all I need. So I'm good. I am good. Now where the hell am I going? Yeah, out here. Use volunteer testing. Igwe. Igwe. Oh yeah, I know where I'm going now. Hey buddy.
Dr. Yu.
Hello.
Morgan.
Yes.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, doll, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation.
You got it.
Doll, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan.
Okay.
Remember, if this works, say nothing.
There are aliens and you need to kill us. Damn. Did I mess up? Okay. Oh, right. Sorry.
When extracted, Doll's memory should revert back to the inception date. And he should forget his assignment here.
Apto regress.
Dr. Yu.
What?
Morgan.
I'm trying to read. Patient connector must be updated with recent neural scan in order to perform a successful apto-regressive neurotomy. Subject may be confused.
Dr. Yu?
And show
Ready
erratic
when you
behavior.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison aboard Talos 1. I wanted to be the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done and thank you. I'm sure you feel disoriented. This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as apto-regressive neurotomy. For the next few hours, you might have trouble with fine motor skills or recalling details. More importantly, your memory of the tests is completely gone. But don't worry, I want you to know your willing participation was a big success. It's already yielding valuable information for our scientists and engineers. So, please, rest easy for now. Once you feel well enough, I'll come by to conduct your exit interview. See you soon. Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Good.
Neural scan? Oh.
If you're worried about the Geneva protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
That is a great comfort. You know, if you're worried about breaking the law, don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are. Except for time.
Alright.
What? Who are you? Morgan?
I'm Morgan.
Your father's been asking about you. And Alex.
Yeah, there are aliens
I was
everywhere.
supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander.
You were sent here to kill us.
I am Dr. Igwe, chief physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
That's just rude.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Doctor, you can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit.
Thanks.
All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Can you imagine if I just fucking
need to
shot
check your
him now?
vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
I'm very curious. If I mimic in front of them, what happens?
Acting like they are. Manifesting the same abilities. Remarkable.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Lead the way, Morgan.
I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
I really thought he was going to be like, you know, I'm pretty good at predicting what you're going to do, but turning into a thing directly in front of someone who kills aliens and someone who is admittedly a pretty big fan, didn't see that coming. Hey, guess what? Guess what?
The parents will be pleased to know all their time and money hasn't gone to waste.
You could say it went in the bin. Oh god, the puns you could do if you could turn into stuff. Oh my god. Oh, endless fun. Endless fun. That's what life is here, Dahl. That's what life on Talos 1 is. Endless fun. Ah, just having a jolly romp in the surgical suite. Cool. So I guess I need to go kill the engineer. Alright. Righto. See you in Hellcube. Where am I going? This way. Yeah. Yeah. So I need to get outside to go to the exterior around the power plant. So I'm going to head up to the Arboretum because that's the most easily accessible exit point. Not that I can. It's the deep storage. It's in the deep storage room. Entrance room. Yup, we go to the Arboretum. Dahl is dealt with. The biggest threat on board is gone. Except the Nightmare. They always come back. Basically, the Nightmare is William Afton. I've had nightmares about FNAF before. Doesn't even particularly scare me, apart from the jump scares, but, you know, just... What was it I had a nightmare about that was something that wasn't scary? Nightmare! I had a nightmare about the Nightmare from Prey. God, I forgot about that. I was being followed by the Nightmare. They don't scare me at all. Like, they made me jump when I walk around a corner and see one, but that's about it. And yet, I had a nightmare about it. Don't know what that says. Deep storage. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Doopy doop boopy doopy doo. Be-doopy doo. Be-doopy doo.
Microgravity detected.
Well now. What is that? Telepath. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak away. What was that noise? I'm expecting him to be guarded. Don't really know what I'm planning on doing with this guy. Surely if I just like zap him, he'll die in the vacuum of space. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I cannot hit you that fucking far away. Right, where's the grid? That's what I thought. Alright, I'm actually going to switch to kinetic. That's what I'm at here. Solutions office. Like I can picture what I'm looking for. I just don't know where it is. I have seen a power supply grid. Lower. I just said an operator. Yeah, and again. must be higher. If I can't find it soon, I'm going to turn on the objective markers because this place is huge and it's fucking impossible to find anything out here. Yeah, screw it. I tried. Oh, bloody half a kilometre up. Hey Corlinium, how's it going? Don't you hate it when you're trying to find something and it's really small and it turns out it's half a kilometre in the opposite direction? Have I ever told the story about when I was doing my Duke of Edinburgh and to give context, the Duke of Edinburgh award is I assume it's a British thing because it's the Duke of Edinburgh, where it's like a multi-part thing. You go for a hike and you camp and hike. And you do some like skill things, etc. So I did the bronze, which is like a one-night camping thing and hiking, like a 2-day hike, camping in between. And yeah, there it is. Didn't it? Sorry, I just want to double check what this actually fucking said. It definitely said the power supply, the power plant. I'm certain of it. But yeah. So the bronze, yeah, it was fine. And then when I came to do the silver is longer. It's like a 3-day thing instead. And then the gold is like a week. So I didn't do the gold. But for the silver, you're in like a little group, and it's sort of the school buses you out to sort of where you start the hike, and then there are like checkpoints you have to reach so that they know you're going in the right direction and everything. Oh god, that was fucking close. And that's why I don't leave that on. So we left the car park in the middle of nowhere where the hike started, and it's like, okay, I believe it was a friend of mine called James who had the map, and it's like, okay James, which way do we go? And he goes, okay, we go left here. So we leave the car park, go left, and it's like a very long straight open path, sort of a valley. No, it's not that open, I guess, but like it had like valley sides to it. So, you know, we're just basically walking a little gravel valley, and we walked for about 2 hours. And it's like, okay, we probably should have seen a checkpoint. Are you certain we're going in the right direction? Yeah. It's like, okay, can someone else look at the map? Because the idea was after each checkpoint you swap who's guiding the map, so you all get a go at it. And so, okay, fine. Here's where we started, and here's where we're going. And it's like, James, the map is upside down. Like, this sounds like a comedy sketch. But, yeah. The map was literally upside down, and we went 2 hours in the wrong direction. So 2 hours back, we arrived back at the starting location 4 hours after we arrived there originally. And there's just like the bus driver going, yeah, we wondered where the hell you were. We thought you'd come back, and you didn't. And I'm thinking, but they never thought to fucking call us. They had our phone numbers, just in case. Anyway, that's why we didn't let him use the map again. Oh, these are the boardrooms. I have been in these before. Not the boardrooms, you know, the board member suites. Oh yeah, this is the one where I had like a technopath sat right there. Will and Kathy you. Oh no. Thought that would be it. Yeah, nobody appears to be here. Am I in the right place? Is that the shuttle? Yes. Oh, I'm not in the right fucking place. It was up here, just past that. Yeah, over there. Which way's up? Where am I going? I'm really lost. Stop moving. I've no idea where it is. It's gone. There it is. God, sorry, you Casper, you were just blocked. Okay. I don't mind killing you now that I know you're a...
Ghost Job Intercept D operational. Sensitives routing to shuttle cache. Index cluster. Null mask reference. Deleted. Server arcs F13 through F21. Ripped. Server arcs F30 through...
It's really weird that you're just narrating what you're doing.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shit-can operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
He was only 50 meters away from where I came out of the station. And yet I went half a kilometer too far. Crazy. Oh, and the continuation of that story is by the time we did arrive at the camping site, which was a really nice place, it was pitch black because we arrived 4 hours late. And the teacher parked his car so that we could set our tents up in the light of his car, and then all the teachers fucked off to the nearest pub to get drunk. So, you know, yay. Great wankers they were. Maybe that's a bit harsh. I wasn't keen on them. They weren't keen on me either. Is that... that's the nightmare. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Fucking dream about this, buddy. Where was I? Right, now put it back to Psycho Shock before I accidentally kill myself. Alex? Alex, my brother? Our parents tried to murder us. Would you like to speak? Alex? Alex, where are you? Alex, my brother? Alex? Oh. That wasn't there before. Alex! Hi.
I promised you my arming key. All I ask is you hear me out first.
I don't want your arming key.
And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best.
I won't.
I don't think you'll do it.
I won't.
I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep.
So I did this.
That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned.
And then you can break my arm.
We got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known.
Nope.
This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it.
Yeah.
And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
Oh, hello. I love that it just goes sudden eldritch horror. I mean, I say sudden eldritch horror. It's always been a little bit eldritch. Okay. Look at you. Okay, do not scan. Cherish family photo. I'm just going to take everything and take you to safety. Into the safe room. Come on. You had a gun in here. Let me just lock the door. Keep away. Oh, we took a bit of damage. What's the thing we got?
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
If you do kill him, she has a different line there where she's like, and I found Dal. Good, I'm glad he's dead. Right, I'll save you from the drink, don't worry. Oh, I'm glad he's got his whiskey here. Oh, damn, I'm not doing healthy, am I? I'm not doing healthy? I see it. I've got it, don't worry, don't worry. Threat contained. Threat contained.
Well, here we are.
Oh.
Hope
It's not the one
never
I
have to
listened to.
listen to this recording, but if you do, then something.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
That raises so many questions. Like that, I mean, the audio quality felt like that had been chopped together. I don't know if that was deliberate or not. But how much of what Alex has said is actually his words and how much is mine? Is he... I don't know. How much is him being convinced? I mean, it looks like he's been working on the null wave, so he definitely supports it. Backup Project Cobalt. Heart of Coral in Kletka. That's the original place for it. An account of Fermi's question, yeah. I mean, in a way, he showed we can't trust him by the fact that he took that. But who knows? It's such a cluster, like what is and isn't true. Oh hey, I forgot you were there. I'm just casually thinking. There you go. I didn't use a voice lock, I just closed it, but alright.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
I have lots of thoughts, but I'm so close to the end now. I'll finish the game and then think about it. Look at you. It's breathing in the coral. It's assimilating the like it's ingesting the combined psyches of all the victims. It is feeding off them. That's what it's doing. I've not noticed that before. Not noticed the stuff all flying towards it like that. So it's basically like a dinner bell type thing. Calling this guy. Okay. Oh, good to know the sprinkler's still there. Stasis? What does that mean? Ah! What was that? Ah! Stuff's attacking me. Where am I going? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Too busy theorizing. Oh, fabrication. Oh. Tendril. That's what was hurting me. Okay. Tell me about the tendrils. Apex tendril. No entries found. Tiny part of the apex, intent on devouring everything. Attracted to movement, no way to kill them. No wave or cubing to beat them back. Where am I headed? Down there. And I'm into the tunnels. Nothing can get me in the tunnels. No tendrils have ever got into this tunnel. Oh. There is a tendril in my tunnel. Oh, it's broken. Change your plan. Yes! I enjoy doing that. Begone, foul tendrils, you shall not snake upon me today. Into the lobby.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point.
Ugh.
However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
I find it interesting that Michaela's the one who goes for the, yes, January's right, we must blow everything up. Considering she's being pragmatic now, and that doesn't seem to really mesh. But again, I have thoughts. Where am I going?
Good evening, Talos.
Good
As
evening.
a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Oh, bloody hell. That was Typhon material. Oh. Oh, it appears... Yeah, they're inside the lobby. Look at that. It's an unbreakable wall of Typhon. Everywhere. Bloody hell.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi.
This is it. Either you destroy Talos 1, or that creature destroys us.
What are your overall thoughts on this game? I haven't
Morgan.
really tuned into it as much as I have Dead Island. I love this game. This is one of my favourite games of all time. Because it's... Sorry, I thought it was a mimic. Because it's incredibly clever. The gameplay is fluid and great fun. The Typhon abilities are fantastically clever.
Now you're only showing off.
Yes, I am. I'm showing off for the viewers, Michaela. Look at me, Michaela. I'm a lamp. Oh, look at me. I'm a lamp, Michaela. Do you forgive me now? Because I'm a lamp. Look, I'm dancing for you. Whee! Surprise, I have a gun. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's... I think this is an absolutely spectacular game. I love the visual design of the Typhon. I mean, the wibbly black miasma mess look could very easily have failed, but because it's got this nebulous sort of eldritch horror vibe to it, I think it works. It could very easily have just failed miserably, but I think it works. It really implies that they are alien in sort of every conceivable way, that their matter doesn't work like ours, and that enables them to do all sorts of these really, really cool things, like this. Hey look, Derek, I'm a pot plant. Derek? Why'd you never respond when I do things for you? Well, I just watched him turn into a potted plant, but this is not conclusive that he's Typhon. But yes, overall, because this game is made by the developers of Dishonored, which is another one of my favourite games of all time. So I love the visual design of these of this developer. Deathloop was alright. Story was a bit weird, but this and Dishonored are so good. And it's a shame that they apparently, and I've not played it myself, so I can't say for absolute certainty, sort of really screwed up with, was it Redfall? Which is the vampire one they did. But yeah, And I find this game incredibly clever. So, like, I've theorized a lot about, like, sci-fi and morality, and it just does it all so well. Right, so I'm just going to quickly... Developed by Alex and Morgan used to hijack the neural signal being transmitted by the Typhon coral. I do also have a theory that Alex isn't technically minded as much as Morgan is. Like, Morgan is the technical genius. You know, Morgan's the one who invented the null wave. Morgan's the one who did this. Morgan did that. Alex feels more like the business and organization guy. Like, Morgan is the tortured genius, and Alex enables him in more ways than one, and takes advantage of him in more ways than one. That's very small.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Righto. I think this will be the last time we see each other, Michaela. Yeah, she just nodded.
How can something like that exist?
The universe is a massive place, Michaela. Just think how big it is, and think how little we've seen, little we know. And that's why I don't think we were entirely wrong to do what we did. And yes, it got your father killed, and yes, he's got tons of other people killed. But, like, you're pragmatic. You're saying we should destroy the station to stop this thing. We were killing a few people to advance the species. And I think we could have done it in a more humane way, but maybe it wasn't the worst thing we could possibly have done. Because imagine if this had shown up and we didn't have the Typhon powers. Like, imagine if right now I couldn't turn into a book. Or yeah, I'm going to turn into a book. Just to prove my point.
Now you're only showing off.
I am, to you, right now. So imagine if I couldn't do this. Where would we be, Michaela? Where would we be? The fact that we have these mods, the fact that we're able to splice their genes into us and do psycho shocks and electrical resistance and turn into books, it might have saved everything. It might have doomed everything because it's the outbreak is what called the thing here, but what if it would have just reached us eventually? I mean, Typhon existed here. Theoretically, if one of the Typhon on the original Kletka had reached Earth instead of floating in space, we could all have died and we wouldn't have been able to fight back. I don't know, Michaela. What I'm trying to say is I don't know. It's a very difficult situation, Michaela. And I don't trust January. Well, it's not that I don't trust you, because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to. I trust you to do what you're supposed to. I don't trust the me that made you. You know, it's not... believe in the Morgan who doesn't believe in January, is what I'm trying to say, Michaela. Did you get the reference? Not a fan of anime. That's fine. I'll leave you be. Is Igwe here? No. Okay. Well, in case I don't see you again, Michaela, I'm sorry. You can, you can release that thing if you want to, which you do. But I don't think you should. But you can. It's your choice. Because I trust you, and I'm giving you the choice. And that's what this has all been about. You're one of the few people I trust, but I didn't trust you enough to tell you the truth. So believe in the Morgan who believes in you. It's circling back to it. Alright, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. I want to get on this thing. Ow, sorry. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, I pressed bloody... I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I have a habit of pressing shift to try and jet boost instead of space, because it's the bloody outer wilds key. The universe is so big that given every possible arrangement of atoms to make a blue body, there are copies of you in that universe. I don't think that's quite true. But given the variety, the size and variety of the universe, it's likely that there are incomprehensible things. But yeah, it's I love this game. I love the game, and I love what it makes me think about. Because the universe isn't infinite. Or is it?
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex.
Oh, I did that,
all my
yeah.
models point to suffering.
Yeah, I did that. That did hurt. That really, really hurt. I did it and it hurt. Yes, it really, really hurt. It really, really hurt. Yes, it really, really hurt. I went insane. 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 And then I'm throwing this thing into the apex. Okay, so apparently it's in there. Alright. Don't go through the machine. Ah! No, no, not the bloody... Don't turn into a mug at it. Psycho Shock. God. Sorry. I was not expecting that guy to be there. Wait, what's that say? Talus. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I saw you hiding around there. God, wouldn't it be fun if they made a a prop hunt but with mimics? No, turns out. No, it would not.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are this should help. You should feel more alert.
I do feel more. Oh no, that wasn't the thing. It's charge the Weaver. Oh! Cannot see shit. Stop it! Oh my god. Annoying little scrote. Okay, I need to get in there. I like how the corals change colour slightly. It's a more angry red now. What makes it not fun? That sounds awesome. What? Sorry. I don't remember what I was saying. Can you get that thing? No? Thank you. Ow. Ah. Okay, well. Ruby Stone. Why is she in a volunteer uniform? Who the hell's Ruby Stone? Where did I leave that guy? Yeah, in the other direction. Okay, I thought that was the guy I saved, that corpse I just found. It wasn't. To wasn't. Oh my god, you're still alive.
Listen, you run into any other fellas wearing a green jumpsuit? Watch your ass.
And you probably didn't even fucking spot him. Be careful, Aaron. I thought you were dead. And I don't know why I'm going out of my way so much to check on and save you, but whatever.
Microgravity detected.
I bet it's going to be inside that. Oh, why don't I just... That's always the answer to them. Oh, I think I see it. A literal beating heart. I wonder why this is the heart. Is it just because this is where it spent the most time? Or is it because this is like the location of the first human they took? Or killed. Ooh.
Kill them. And another dose of Morgan Selite. Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what?
Happiness.
You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon.
What do you mean?
In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Okay, let's just explore that train of thought for a moment. January is saying we should blow up the station and kill ourselves and the Typhon, just in case there are other things like the Typhon. So we'll be dead, and the Typhon will be defeated, but that's it. We'll have lost our best form of defense against them by not being able to create more neuromods. Or we use the null wave, and if it works, we defeat the Typhon, we're still alive with our knowledge of how to fight them and our knowledge of going through this stuff, and we can build more neuromods. How is that in a worse situation than just destroying everything? I don't understand the logic there, January, at all. There's just no logic behind January saying, oh no, we're obviously better blowing it up. And I know that it's his prime directive to make sure that this place gets blown up.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello.
Should I change position?
I beg your pardon? Is that a thing people ask you to do often? Right, so now we're headed up to the ending. Yeah, those flashes I get when I interact with the coral. They're strange. Up to the Arboretum. I could see the Apex's face again. His big smiley face. Ah, he's grinning down at me saying, "Ah, there goes my child. He's about as much Typhon as he is human now. Ah." With all of those Typhon mods he's got, he can turn into books, you know. And I go, I can turn into books. Do you want to see me turn into a book? To be honest, Apex, you're more like my father than my father is. Because my father's tried to... Oh, yeah. No, actually, you're about as father as my father is, because you both tried to kill me. That's nice, isn't it? You know, when you have a dad and a stepdad, and it's like, oh, which do you love more? And it's like, well, they both tried to kill me, so I love them both equally.
Microgravity detected.
I didn't find the last hidden cache. That's okay, I didn't exactly need it. Where am I going? The bridge. Ow! Slow down. Fuck. Would you get off my ass? Ah! Thought I was far enough away to not get zapped. The bridge. It's funny how the corpse isn't flying around, even though technically it should be. Should have sort of lifted off the floor when the gravity stopped. But whatever, I'm not going to nitpick much.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal.
January.
We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution.
How?
None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
How is it a short-term
solution? If anyone's
solution?
playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
No, it doesn't.
Fine. I'll do it myself. You made the right choice.
The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
I want to look at this first. Look at that. It's genius having you come up here so you can see it from the outside. Look at it. It's definitely consuming. What? The question is, what's all that stuff? Like, what's all the stuff that appears to be almost flying off of it? And how did it get here? Through a portal? There's some sort of portal down there that it came out of. And maybe one over there as well. It's almost like it creates a localized area around itself. And then that could be like debris shedding off. Or those could be just thousands or millions of Typhon. Maybe it's a swarm. So cool. But yeah, I guess the idea is that January is saying...
You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1.
What's this?
Including the big one outside.
Yeah, he said that.
The rest of us should get away with a mild
said
headache.
that.
I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
Yeah, he's saying that creating the neuromods is itself a danger. That creating the neuromods sort of propagates the Typhon. But I do think they're the future. I don't know. Like, I mean, it is sort of a topical thing of, like, what technology should and shouldn't we use. But the thing is, like, I'm just going to briefly talk about AI. Like, I don't support the use of AI in a lot of the ways it's used. Like, AI shouldn't replace people's jobs. Because the AI isn't very good at it. And, it's just screwing people over. So it's screwing people over to produce an inferior product. And I'm not saying that it's okay to screw people over if you get a better product, but what I am saying is that you've got to... Colinium says, we're also not remotely in a position to accommodate people who would be displaced by AI. Yes, very much. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. That, I don't know. I'm trying to say this in a way that expresses what I mean, but I feel like it's going to come across wrong, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. But, like, with the... the lack of regulation, the potential it has for damage and replacement of people. Yeah. Those are the issues with AI. And I suppose in this case, the risk is that the neuromods are created by propagating...
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
I guess that's saying if you don't keep going, people die. God. Didn't even imagine that was the thing. Yeah, I guess the point is that you're propagating a hostile alien race that could conquer the world if it got out, which is what happened here. It breached containment because it adapts, it's intelligent, and in doing so, it called the Apex and destroyed, like, Talos 1, basically. But I don't know. It's like it. I think sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm trying to sum it up in a conclusive way before we finish the game. I guess the way I see it is that it is a tool. You know, like it's like nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is horrendously dangerous, but it is also very clean, very, you know, apart from the byproducts. I don't really know how nuclear energy works, but it doesn't have the like the power plants. I believe the only thing that they release is water vapor. But the point is, I'm not going to exposit about the virtues of nuclear power. My point is that it's a thing that can be used for great destruction, like a nuclear bomb, or it's something that can be used to power a whole city with very little in the way of damage to the ecosystem or anything else. So, in the same way as that, Typhon, matter, and neuromods are something that could be used to save the world. But equally, they could be used to destroy it. So it needs to be overseen, it needs to be carefully handled. It needs to be done properly by someone who isn't just thinking about what's best for their company, you know? Let's do it.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
What went shooting off towards the Earth? This is a really cool outro. You can't see that I'm dancing. Well, swaying. Ooh. Mugs. It would be a mug, wouldn't it? I think that was hardware exploding. God, it is tragic, isn't it, seeing it like this? It's one of those it's one of those visuals that really sort of resonates as horror to me. Like seeing creatures take over and then roam an area that used to be somebody's home. Oh, hey, Biggin. Can't surprise the nightmare showed up that quickly, frankly. Right, I will skip the main credits. A hidden location.
It's finished. How did it do?
Look at my hands at the bottom.
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Kill them all.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
That ending, God, that gets to me so much. Like, I genuinely, when Michaela was talking, tears in my eyes. I think it's very hard to have just a talking, hey, you did this, then you did this, then you did this, then you did this. But because of the emotion, because it's coming from characters that you've interacted with, helped, saved. God, it's just... I love this game so much. But yes, the final twist is that at the end of the game it's revealed you are a Typhon that they put Morgan's memories into. They've neuromodded a Typhon to think like a human to create a bridge. And it sucks that they didn't do any more with this. It needed a sequel to explore this further. But the fact that it's a simulation explains a lot of the plot holes in this game, because functionally it is a game for the Typhon. It's not just a video that's playing to the Typhon because they wanted to see what it would do, see what its memories were. So they wanted to test it, and that's why there's stuff like everything going wrong, or Danielle not actually existing outside, even though she's supposed to be just outside the window. If you go round there, she isn't there, and that's because it would break the game for you to encounter there and be able to do more with her. I've never killed the chef on a good run before. He was the one human I killed, and it was so I've never heard that line about retribution before. Yeah. I do think this is such a good game. The visuals, the ideas, the themes. I think it really nails the moral choice aspect. It nails the moral choice aspect probably more than Dishonored does, because I love Dishonored, don't get me wrong, and I love the moral choice aspect of Dishonored, but it's a bit cut and dry. You know, there is... Do you do the good option or do you do the bad option? And then if you do the good option, it's like, hey, everything's great. And if you do the bad option, it's like, hey, everything's terrible. Whereas in this, it's a lot more like, we have no idea why you're doing the things you're doing. But the fact that you did a good thing is a good sign, so we're going to have to take a chance on you. And it's just, like, even in a moral choice thing where there are, like, good and bad things you can do, they made everything grey. And to a degree, they made it too grey, you know, like... They kept giving morally grey sort of things. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head. Like, they went out of their way to show that there was a choice, which Dishonored didn't always do. But Dishonored wasn't a custom-built simulation to test somebody's morality. And this was. So again, you know, it sort of makes sense. But... The thing that I sort of realised in this one that I want to call out is whenever I'd interact with the coral and I get those like flashes of memory, and I'd see like the future and the past, they wouldn't have programmed that in because it detracts from the concept that it's real, which they wanted me to believe. So, what was it? My theory is that I am still connected, and that I had memories of these things through the neural network of the coral, and that's why interacting with the coral triggered it. That it's sort of... although the coral I was interacting with wasn't real, it triggered the right parts of my memory to do it. The other thing I want to call out is the coral at the end. So, like, I think it was like, to be honest, just before I started this series, it's part of what made me want to do this series. I was reading the TV tropes page for Prey, and I love the fridge stuff. Fridge is my favourite part of TV tropes. TV Tropes, a website where you can, like, you see tropes and stuff, consistent themes and content across various media. And there's Fridge Brilliance, Fridge Horror, and Fridge Logic. And the idea is that they're things that you think of later. So Fridge Horror would be, I can't think of an example of Fridge Horror. Alright, the Fridge Horror that I read on there, I'll give that one, is the coral that they were building around Talos 1 was to call the Apex. The Apex arrived, and then they continued to cover the Earth in coral. What were they calling? Because if the Apex is already there, what the hell else are they calling? But on a replay, I don't think it was strictly to call. I think it is a call in that it was sending a message, that was confirmed, and it called the Apex. But I don't think it was in the matter of, like, that was its primary function. I think it also is... It did say that it was like a mesh of all of the psyches of the victims. So I think it is also food. So they harvest the psyche, weave it into coral, and then the Apex consumes it. And we saw that at the end, where he was sort of orange was rushing towards his mouth. So I reckon that's all it is. I don't think it was calling anything bigger. I think it was just the Apex moving around the Earth, consuming. Which is horrible and scary, but... I love this game so much. I almost didn't play it. Like, you can go check out my first impressions on my YouTube channel, linked below the Twitch. I think I mentioned in that, I got the key for free. And I almost didn't play it because I heard it had horror in it. And it's like, no, I'll play it because Dishonored is one of my favourite games of all time. And now, so is Prey. And it's one of the things that made me a lot more open to trying games I wouldn't normally. But yeah, I would like to carry on and do Moon Crash. My game crashed. Oh no, it was just closing down and relaunching because it's a separate thing apparently. Oh no, it's not. There it is. No. Yeah. So Moon Crash is the standalone sequel DLC thing, and it is a roguelike mode. You repeat runs through an ever-changing simulation of the Pythias moonbase. Each run presents new combinations of enemies, hazards, and loot. You might die a lot, but you'll also grow stronger and unlock new characters and gear. So I rather enjoy Moon Crash. It's not as good as the original Prey. It's a lot more of an ongoing experience, but it is a year and a day better than Typhon Hunter, which was the thing I referenced earlier, but it was a prop hunt but with mimics, which was a really lazy cash grab game. Or at least I think it would have been a cash grab if they charged, but I think it was free. So overall it's just a really lazy game that no one played, which is a shame because it's a great concept. And if they put more effort into it, it would have done a lot better. But yeah, I'm going to call it there, and next time I'll carry on with Moon Crash. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this so far, you know, because we're continuing with the DLC and stuff. But I love this game, and I've been wanting to do a series on it for a long time. And if there is interest, and I won't do it straight after this, but if there is interest, I am open to doing another run of Prey where I murder everybody. And it'll almost be a speed run to see how quickly I can get through the game murdering people. I won't do the reading. I won't, you know, I'll just zoom around killing people and being as horrible as possible. So I've done it before and I'll do it again. If that's what you want to see, let me know in the comments of the YouTube stream. So if you're watching on Twitch, check out my YouTube, link below the Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, check out my Twitch, linked in the description. Either way, follow, sub, all of that. join the Garen Weaver Discord and talk to us on there. Sorry, I accidentally knocked a thing off my desk to my right. Whoops. I'm going to stop waving my hands around. And check out my social media. Follow me on social media, Twitter and Blue Sky. And please consider pledging to my Patreon. Every pledge on there makes a big difference. So, thank you very much for watching. And next week, I will continue with Prey Moon Crash. And I won't be streaming Library of Ruin this week because I am going out for a friend's birthday. So, thank you very much. Hello, future people. Goodbye, future people. Have a good rest of your week and weekend. I will see you next week, and I will catch you later.